Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello student, welcome to my class. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mahmudah. I'm from Islamic State University of Antasari, Banjarmasin. My major is Mathematics Education, Class A 2018. In this video, we will discuss about equivalent equation and solving linear in two variables. So, listen carefully. Happy watching! Hello student, how are you today? I hope all of you is fine. Now, we will learn about equivalent equation and solving linear in two variables. On solving linear two-variable equation, we can solve them using the graphing method, the substitution method, and the elimination method. Equivalent equation. Equivalent equations are systems of equations that have the same solution. Two equations are equivalent if you can get from one to the other by adding a number to both sides, subtracting a number from both sides by a number, multiplying both sides by a number, dividing both sides by a number, or swapping the left and right sides of the equation. For example, if you are given the equations, the first equation is x plus 2 equals 7. The second equation is 2x plus 1 equals 11. To solve the first equation, we write the equation again. X plus 2 equals 7. Add minus 2 to both sides, we get x equals 5. The second equation, we write again the equation 2x plus 1 equals 11. Add minus 1 to both sides, we get 2x equals 10. And divide both sides by 2, we get x equals 5. Because the first and the second equation have the same solution is here. So, the first and second equation are equivalent equations. Example 2. For example, if you are given the equations, the first set consists of two equations. The first equation is minus 3x plus 12y equals 15. The second equation is 7x minus 10y equals minus 2. And the second set also consists of two equations. The first equation is minus x plus 4y equals 5. And the second equation is 7x minus 10y equals minus 2. The first set and the second set each have two equations. The second equation in the first and second set is the same. This and this same. So, whether the first equation in the first and second sets is also same. Okay, solution. The first equation in the first set can be simplified. Minus 3x plus 12y equals 15. Divide both sides by 3, we get minus x plus 4y equals 5. We get the first equation in the first set is the same as the first equation in the second set. This here, same with here. So the first set and the second set are equivalent because if we are looking for the x and y values, then the solution for both sets will be the same. Solving linear in two variables. System of linear equation is a set of two or more linear equations that have variables in common. A linear equation in two variables, x and y, can be written in the form ax plus by equals c, where x and y are really numbers and a and b are not both zero. Types of linear systems. There are three types of systems of linear equation in two variables and three types of solution. The first is independent system. An independent system has exactly one solution pair, x, y. The point where the two lines intersect is the only solution. Look at the picture, the only solution in here. Okay, next is inconsistent system. An inconsistent system has no solution. Notice that the two lines are parallel and will never intersect. Two lines are parallel and will never intersect. In here. Okay, next, dependent system. A dependent system has infinitely many solutions. The lines are constant, they are the same line, so every coordinate pair on the line is a solution to both equations. Solving a system of linear equations. To find out the several equations have the same solution, we can solve linear equations by three methods, namely graving method, substitution method, and elimination method. Graving method. For example, solve the following system of equations by graving. Identify the type of system. The first equation is 2x plus y equals minus 8. The second equation is x minus y equals minus 1. Okay, solution. Solve the first equation for y. We write the equation again. 2x plus y equals minus 8. Add minus 2x to both sides, we get y equals minus 2x minus 8. Next, solve the second equation for y. We write the equation again. X minus y equals minus 1. Add minus x and multiply minus 1, we get y equals x plus 1. Graph both equations on the same set of x's. To draw a graph, we have to suppose. So, the first equation is let y is 0. So, 2x plus 0 equals minus 8. We get 2x equals minus 8. Divide to both sides, we get x equals minus 4. Next, let x is 0. 2 multiply 0, plus y equals minus 8. So, we get y equals minus 8. The second equation, let y is 0. X minus 0 equals minus 1. X equals minus 1. Let x equals 0, so 0 minus y equals minus 1. So we get y equals 1. Then draw with graphs. See graphic image, the line for equation y equals minus 2x minus 8 on the graph is color blue. And the line for equation y equals x plus 1 on the graph is color red. The point coordinate is minus 3, minus 2 in bracket. We can check to make sure that this is solution to the system by substituting the ordered pair into both equations. Check the first equation, 2x plus y equals minus 8. Substitute x and y, so we get 2 times minus 3 plus minus 2 equals minus 8. So we get minus 8 equals minus 8. This statement is true. Okay, next check the second equation. X minus y equals minus 1. We substitute x and y, so we get minus 3 in bracket minus minus 2 in bracket equals minus 1. So we get minus 1 equals minus 1. And this is true. So the solution to the system is the ordered pair minus 3, minus 2 in bracket. So the system independent and the equation is equivalent. Substitution method. To solve the equation with the substitution method, we use several steps. The first step is solve one of the two equations for one of the variable in terms of the other. The second step is substitute the expression for this variable into the second equation, then solve for the remaining variable. Third, substitute the solution into either of the original equations to find the value. The last, check the solution in both equations. For example, solve the following system of equations by substitution. The first equation is minus x plus y equals minus 5. The second equation is 2x minus 5y equals 1. Solution. First, we will solve the first equation for y. We write the equation again. Minus x plus y equals minus 5. Now, we can substitute the expression x minus 5 for y in the second equation. We write the equation again. 2x minus 5y equals 1. 2x minus 5 open bracket x minus 5 close bracket equals 1. With distribution x operation, we get 2x minus 5x and plus 25 equals 1. So, we get minus 3x plus 25 equals 1. Add minus 25 to both sides, we get minus 3x equals minus 24, and divide minus 3 to both sides, we get x equals 8. Now, we substitute x equals 8 into the first equation and solve for y. So we get minus 8 plus y equals minus 5. Add 8 to both sides. We get y equals 3. So our solution is 8, 3 in bracket. Check the solution by substituting 8, 3 in bracket into both equations. For equation 1, minus x plus y equals minus 5. So we substituting x and y. So we get minus 8 plus 3 equals minus 5. Check the solution by substituting 8, 3 in bracket into both equations. The first equation, minus x plus y equals minus 5. We substitute x and y, so we get minus 8 plus 3 equals minus 5. So, minus 5 equals minus 5 is true. Next, the second equation is 2x minus 5y equals 1. Substitute x and y, so we get 2 times 8 minus 5 times 3 equals 1. So, we get 1 equals 1 is true. So, the equation is equivalent. Elimination method. In this method, we add two terms with the same variable but opposite coefficients so that the sum is 0. Of course, not all systems are set up with the two terms of one variable having opposite coefficients. Often we must adjust one or both of the equations by multiplication so that one variable will be eliminated by addition or subtraction. To solve the equation with the elimination method, we use several steps. The first step is write both equations with x and y variables on the left side of the equal sign of constant on the right. The second step, write one equation above the other, lining up corresponding variables. If one of the variables in the top equation has the opposite coefficient of the same variable in the bottom equation, add the equation together, eliminating one variable. If not, use multiplication by non-zero number so that one of the variables in the top equation has the opposite coefficient of the same variable in the bottom equation. Then, add the equation to eliminate the variable. 3. Solve the resulting equation for the remaining variable. Next, substitute that value into one of the original equation and solve for the second variable. And the last, check the solution by substituting and values into the other equation. For example, solve the given system of equations by elimination. X plus 2y equals minus 1 and minus x plus y equals 3. In here, the two equations we add. So, we get 3y equals 2. So, next, now that we have eliminated x, we can solve the resulting equation for y. 3y equals 2. Divide 3 to both sides, we get y equals 2 over 3. Then, we substitute this value for y into one of the original equation and solve for x. Minus x plus y equals 3. Minus x plus 2 over 3 equals 3. Add minus 2 over 3 to both sides, we get minus x equals 3 minus 2 over 3. Minus x equals 7 over 3. Multiplying minus 1, so we get x equals minus 7 over 3. So the solution to this system is minus 7 over 3, 2 over 3 in bracket. Okay, next, check the solution in the first equation. The first equation is x plus 2y equals minus 1 minus open bracket minus 7 over 3 close bracket plus 2 multiply open bracket 2 over 3 close bracket equals minus 1. So we get minus 7 over 3 plus 4 over 3 equals minus 1. And minus 3 over 3 equals minus 1. So we get minus 1 equals minus 1 is true. Check the solution in the second equation. Minus x plus y equals 3. We substitute x and y. So we get minus open bracket minus 7 over 3 close bracket plus 2 over 3 equals 3. So we get 9 over 3 equals 3. 9 over 3 is 3. So 3 equals 3 is true. So the equation is equivalent.
How was lesson today? I hope you can understand it. So if you have any question, you can ask in the comment column. So I think it's enough. Thank you so much. Keep your health because we are still in the period of the COVID-19 pandemic and stay at home. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.